Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Kelsie and today we have a lower body workout for you, total lower body. You only need a couple of things. You need a ball, and it doesn't have to be a fancy ball, it doesn't have to be a Pilates ball, it can be something as simple as a child's ball. This is one of my kids' play balls. And then you also need a set of weights. I've got 8s here today. I would go with something a little bit on the heavier side. So if you only have lighter weights on hand, you could grab a couple sets of lighter weights and stack them on top of each other. Also make sure you have your water on hand, and if you have not already warmed up, go ahead and head to my 10-minute warm up. You're gonna wanna come warm for this because we're gonna jump right into the work here. All right, let's get going. All right, so I'd like you to go ahead and grab those heavy weights, place them in hand, and you're gonna set them on the shoulders just like this. And then you're gonna go ahead and step your feet, heels together, toes apart. Little step back with that left toe, so that right foot is in front. Soften the bend in both knees, pull the core in strong, chin stays lifted, take it down 2 counts. Down, 2, lift, 2, down, and lift. Nice job. Starting off with a curtsy squat here. That left knee coming to a hover right above the floor. Driving through the heel of that front foot, firing up the inner thigh, the glute, top of your thigh as well. 2 more like that. All right, we're gonna speed this up right here. Here we go. Down, lift, down, lift. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it low on 1, pulse it there. Pulse, pulse. That's a tiny little movement, 1 inch up and down. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold the pulse on 1, isometric hold right here. We're gonna lift and lower that front heel, down, lift, down. Option to come down to that back heel if you need to. Challenge yourself by staying up on both tippy toes. Here's 4, anchor yourself to your core here. 3, 2, hold that heel down on 1. You're gonna press the knees. Press, 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 hold. Press, press, freeze. So you're down low in this curtsy squat position. Nice job. All right, we're gonna go down 4 counts up 4. Here we go. Down, 2, 3, 4, slow lift. Woo, feeling like fire up. Down, 2, 3, 4, slow lift. Driving through that front heel to lift. All right, down 3, up 1. Down, 2, 3, up 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. With all that added time, getting deep into that range of motion. Down 2, up 2, down 2, lift 2. Nice job speeding that up a little bit. Last one here. Then we're gonna single it out to finish. Here we go. Take it down, lift, down, lift. For 4, 3, 2, hold it low on 1, drop both weights. You're gonna keep the weight in the left hand, float that left toe, opposite arm floated as well. You're gonna bring that hand back to tap that foot, 2, extend, 2, reach, tap behind the back, reaching it forward. So you're keeping the bend in that right leg, keeping that glute fired up. Little balance challenge everywhere else. You can even lose your hand from that weight if you'd like as an extra balance challenge. All right, hold it out right here. Pulse, pulse. Little bend in that knee. I'm gonna show you from the side here. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold the pulse on 1, lift that back leg to finish. Little squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. You've got this, finish strong right here. Last 8, here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, come down to the floor. Feeling it on that right side. So, you're gonna sit in a pretzel. That right leg is behind, left leg is in front. You don't need the weights for this set. You only need your ball. So grab your ball in hand. Pulling that core in nice and strong, hands at prayer at the chest with the ball between. Float that knee in lower. That's lift, tap, lift, tap. Squeezing the corner of that seat to lift that leg to a slight hover off the floor. Modify this at any point by bringing that ball down to the floor with that left hand or coming down to the forearm there. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold the lift on 1, flex that foot, press it back. Press, press. Yes, add a little squeeze on the ball with each press. Woo. Keep that going for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold the press on 1 point, the toe extended back 2 counts. Out, 2, knee in, 2, extending that leg back on the diagonal, leg is at a hover the whole time. Seeing how far you can extend that leg back behind you, finding a slight lean forward on the extend, firing up the corner of that seat. Nice job. Last one like that. Now we're going to add the arms here. So we take that right elbow to the floor in front of us and then left across the body to tap the knee. Opposite elbow to the floor, opposite elbow to the knee. Bringing some core into the equation here. Keep that going. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one here, hold it center, keep that toe pointed, extend, squeeze, bend, release. Extend, squeeze, bend, release. Challenge for this is to keep that knee and toe pointed in front and not up to the ceiling. We don't want to put this into the core, we want to put this as much as we can into that glute. For 8, 6, you have one more change after this, finish it. Here's 4, 3, 2, if you need to come down to the forearm for this last part, flex the foot, squeeze, lift, otherwise challenge to keep the hands at a prayer. For 8, 7, 6, 5, finish strong, here's 4, 3, 2, 1, release, okay. I am feeling it. Quick sip of water if you need it. I know I do. I went to the dentist this week and got some dental work done. Just distracting you while you're taking your water and catching your breath. I got some dental work done a week ago and half of my tongue is still numb. And turns out that happens sometimes and it could heal in a few months or it could be permanent. So I'm like, please God, let this heal because I feel like I'm having a hard time articulating. I'm trying really hard to talk out of the left side of my mouth so that I can speak clearly. So if you've noticed that, well, if you haven't, I guess I've pointed it out to you now. So you're gonna grab your ball, you're gonna place it underneath your feet, and you're gonna pull the knees together, thighs, knees, feet, everything pulling together, hips to the floor, pressing both palms down into the floor. Modify this at any point by simply taking the ball out of the equation, and then as we roll in and out, you can step in and out to the heels. Otherwise, you're gonna challenge yourself to find your balance, find your control with the ball under your feet, squeezing the glutes, contracting your core to drive the hips to the ceiling. Here we go, 2 counts. Squeeze, lift, down, 2. Squeeze, lift, down, 2. As you do this, you're also zipping those thighs, knees, feet together. Keep that going slow. Nice job. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the release. 4 more like that. Here's 4. Full pause at the top. Here's 2. Here's 1. We're gonna speed it up right here. Here we go. Squeeze, lift, down, squeeze, lift, down. 3, 2, hold it up on 1, pulse it here. Little lift, lift. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold the lift on 1. We're gonna roll the ball out, 2 counts under the heels, 2, and 2. Doing your best to keep the knees glued together the whole time. A lot of hamstring and inner thigh work here, as well as the glutes lifting those hips. Keep it going nice and slow. Last one here, hold the feet out, heels into the ball, toes lifted. Tap, squeeze, lift. Tap, squeeze, lift. A little bit of a wider angle this time with those knees. Bringing in a little bit more hamstrings. Nice job. Hold the lift right here. Lift tempo, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. Last little change, finish it strong. 8 more, here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, melt it down. Okay, pull the knees into the chest. Quick reset. All right. Go ahead and float yourself up to a seated position. Drop that ball to the side. We're gonna even things out. Sip of water if you need it. How are you feeling today? Assuming you're feeling good. If you turned on this video, you must be like, man, I need a little something. I'm feeling good. I want to move. I'm glad you chose me. I'm glad you're here. Okay, you're going to grab your weights. We're going to even things out on the left side this time. So you're going to grab your weights, place them on top of the shoulders, pull the core in nice and strong. Heels together, toes apart. This time, step back with that right foot, bend, 2, lift, 2. Down, 2, lift, 2. Bringing that right knee to a hover right above the floor, firing up that inner thigh and glute on that left side. Posture stays tall, core stays strong. 2 more like that. All right, we're gonna speed this up right here. Here we go. Down, lift, down, lift. Here's 3, 2, hold it low on 1, pulse it right there. Pulse, pulse. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it low on 1, knees press out tempo. Here we go. We go press, 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 hold. Press, press, freeze. Actively holding that press out on that 3rd time. Nice job. Staying deep in that position, staying low in it. Nice job. Hold the press. We're going to lift and lower that front heel. Lift, down, lift, down. Little balance challenge. If you need to, you can plant that back heel as well. Here's 3, 2, plant that heel on 1. We're gonna take it down 4 counts. Down, 2, 3, 4, slow lift. Yes, woo, firing up that glute. Top of the thigh, inner thigh. Shoulders stay stacked over the hips the whole time. Think inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up, here we go. All right, we're going down 3, up 1, here we go. Down, 2, 3, up, 4. Down, 2, 3, up, 4. Last one like that, then it's down 2, up 2. Down, 2, lift, 2. Down, and lift. 2 more. We're singling it out to finish, here we go. You've got 8. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Finish strong right here. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Stay in that position, drop the weights. Keep the weight in that right hand. Extend that left arm, left right toe. Tap, 2, extend, 2. So opposite arm, opposite leg. That right leg behind you, coming back to tap the fingertips before extending straight, keeping that chest parallel to the floor. Nice job. Hold it straight right here. We're gonna little pulse, 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 right through that left knee. Here's 4, I'll turn to the side. 3, 2, hold the pulse on 1, lift to finish here. Squeeze, lift, lift, you've got this. Last 8 for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. Feeling jelly in that leg. Come down to the floor. Back with that ball. So lose those weights, drop them off to the side. Grab your ball. This time taking a seated pretzel with that left leg behind, right leg in front. Pressing the ball between the hands at the chest. Remember, modify this at any point by coming to placing your hand on the ball or coming all the way down to the forearm on the ball as well. All right, we're gonna start with a squeeze, lift, and lower. Here we go. Squeeze, lift, lower. Squeeze, lift, lower. Lifting that whole bent leg up off the floor to a hover. Exhale on the lift. Inhale on the release. Hold the lift right here. Hold the squeeze, flex the foot. Press, press. Pressing that heel behind you like you're kicking someone behind you. 4, 3. Hold the press on one, point the toe, extend that leg. Back on the diagonal 2. Bring the knee in 2 counts. Extend it back 2 counts. Knee in for 2. Nice job. Keeping that chest lifted as much as you can. Now we're gonna add that elbow, opposite elbow taps the floor, and then the knee. Little twist with that upper body, bringing some core into the equation. Down, tap, and across, tap. 2 more like that. Here's 2. Last one, down. Hold the lift. We're gonna bring those hands back to a prayer of the chest, extend that leg. Out, pull it in. Extend, pull it in. Little squeeze on the extend, release. Squeeze, extend, release. You're almost done here. Hold the extend on one, flex the foot, lift to finish. Squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. Remember, you can always come down to the forearm for this part. Finish it strong. Last 8 right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay. One more sip of water. You have one more little set, and then we're done. All right, we're gonna come down to our stomachs. You're gonna place your ball in front of you on the floor. If you can't be on your stomach for this one, you're gonna go ahead and come up to the hands and knees and simply alternate opposite arm, opposite leg for some bird dogs. Press both hands into the ball. You have a slight bend in the elbows. We're gonna start with a little press into the ball, lift of the lower legs. Here we go. Squeeze, lift, down. Squeeze, lift, down. Squeezing through the seat to lift the toes as high as you can to a hover. As you do this, you're not bending at the knees. You're squeezing the seat, actively trying to lift the thighs off the floor as well. Better move my water to the side. Up. Keep that going. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold the lift on one, flex the feet. You're gonna bring the heels in, 2, extend, 2. Flexing the feet strong, tapping the heels in the middle, extending them straight out, actively trying to keep those thighs lifted off the mat. Firing up the glutes here. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's 1. Hold the heels in, press on that ball, squeeze, lift to finish. Squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. Nice job. You are almost done. Finish strong. Last 8 right here for 8, 7, here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great job. Oh my goodness. All right, go ahead and stay right where we're at. We're gonna get a little bit of mobility in here. Interlace those fingertips, and we're gonna go ahead on our exhale, roll the ball in with straight arms, press the chin and the chest up. Enjoying that stretch through the abdomen, your core. Inhale, melt down. Exhale, press up. Nice job, melt all the way back down. Then I'm gonna have you press up onto all 4s. You're gonna take that right foot, cross it in front of that left knee, so you're in this figure 4 position right here. We're gonna do a couple cat-cows in that position. Inhale, arch to the back and look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, lower back to the ceiling. One more time. Inhale, arch to the back and look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, lower back to the ceiling. And then find a neutral spine. Pull that knee in between the hands, extend that other leg back behind you, and then bring the hands, the arms down to the forearms. You can roll side to side over that hip. Nice job. Each exhale pulls you a little bit deeper into your stretch. Float yourself back up. Keeping that chest lifted, you're gonna bring that other toe behind you, reach with the opposite arm back to grab that toe, opening that chest, enjoying that twist through your spine, stretching the top of the thigh. Nice job. For 4, 3, 2, extend on 1. Take it back to your hands and knees. This time you're gonna take that left foot in front of the right knee, same figure 4 position, couple cat-cows in that position. Inhale, arch the back and look up. And then exhale, chin to the chest, lower back to the ceiling. One more time like that. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, lower back to the ceiling. And then find a neutral spine. Pull that knee in between the hands, extend that foot back. You can stay right there, or you can come down to the forearms, deepening that stretch. Go ahead and roll it side to side over your hip, getting deep into all angles of that glute. Nice job. And then go ahead and come back to neutral. Walk yourself back up to your hands. Take that opposite arm behind the back as you pull that heel into the seat. Twist as you stretch. Here's 2. Release on 1. Great job. Okay, I want you to grab your ball. One more little stretch for us. We're gonna place that ball behind the middle of your back, and we're gonna go ahead and come down to the forearms. I might lose my ball here. All right, we're gonna roll ourselves carefully down to the floor. So you've got that ball right in the center of your back. You're gonna pull the heels in, knees are wide, and then go ahead and just let the palms fall out to the sides, palms up, arms slightly bent. Big inhale, exhale, release. Let your knees fall deeper toward the floor with each exhale. One more time. Nice job. And then pull those knees in. You're gonna just let your knees fall side to side. Join that little stretch through your lower back. All right. And then go ahead and lose that ball. Take it out of the equation. Pull the knees into the chest, little tug. You're gonna roll yourself up to a seated position. All right, big inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Shrug it all up, and then exhale, drop the hands to the chest. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you came to Burn with me today. I drop new bar strength workout every Thursday. I hope you'll come back for more. Hit the subscribe button. It's right down here. And I hope you feel good. See you next time.